Hey, Nick Ringus here, and today we're talking about legal directories, and we're going to jump right in. So I'm here at ahrefs.com just to show you how powerful these can be. The four legal directories that we're going to be discussing today are Justia, Oyez, Cornell.edu, and onecle.com. These four, the reason why we're going through these four is because if you get a profile on Justia.com, even though they're considered a competitor in the SERPs in Google's results, because they're also ranking for the same keywords you are, but they're so powerful that we can't really ignore them. But anyway, if you get a profile on Justia.com, you automatically and immediately also get a profile on Oyez, Cornell, and onecle. The four of which are some of the most powerful backlinks that you can get to improve your rankings in Google. And here's why. So Justia, just a backlink from Justia will bring with it the authority of 95,000 other referring domains pointing to Justia, has a DR rating of 88 out of 100. Oyez has 23,000 referring domains pointing to it and a 78 out of 100. Cornell has a 91 out of 100, so it's even more, it's probably the most powerful, and it has 361,000 referring domains pointing into this domain. And lastly, onecle has just under 8,000 referring domains, so it's the least, and that's why the DR rating is the least out of the four at 73, but still not too shabby. So when you're trying to rank in Google, and the two things that are most important to ranking in Google are authority. These have those because of all these other sites linking to them, and relevancy. And in terms of being relevant, they are law sites. At least the three of them are completely law. Cornell.edu is not all law, but where you'll be listed is law related. So you have the two things in spades: relevancy and authority. So today I have Ray Fitzgerald on the call. She handles all the profile creation for our clients at Apricot Law. And what I'm going to do is let her share her screen and show you a perfectly filled out profile on Justia.com and how it looks on these others as well. Ray?
Awesome. Sweet. Thanks, Nick.
Sure.
All right, cool. So start at Justia. We're going to look at a client today, Nicholas Cohan. And you see it already pops up here. So, okay. On an ideal Justia profile, you want a nice profile pic. This is a new one. And you get this information right up front, the type of law they practice. Hopefully a byline has something to do with their actual practice, where they're located. The next thing we have here is our badges to show that, okay, this lawyer offers video conferencing, they have social media on here, and they're actually a claimed lawyer profile. After that, with our biography, our content team wrote up really sleek, nice biographies that are just used for these directories, that have a lot of pertinent information. And yeah, something like this that is customized just really looks a lot better. Justia wants their biographies to be unique. So yeah, down here we have practice areas. You can see right off the bat, okay, personal injury, some products liability, asbestos, nursing home abuse. So yeah, you get an idea of what he's about. How you can connect with him in these COVID times. Nick does Zoom and Microsoft Teams for video conferencing. You right off the bat, you see free consultation, contingency fees, and then just like, some additional information about jurisdiction, languages spoken and written, professional experience. Nicholas Cohan is one of the founding partners of Cohan and Bablove. You get a look at his education, these awards. This one actually links to a profile on Super Lawyers. So you see that he's a really highly rated attorney. Professional associations, we've got his bar here, so you can look him up. And then for websites and blogs, we have We're linking to his website. We're linking to his blog right here. These are really important things to have. And then we have some new videos that they just made. We've got those up so you can kind of get a feel for what the firm's about. Something a little bit more personal. And then for social media, we've got all of the social media linked here. So you can really quickly see what the firm's about. And then we have some additional directory profiles that we've actually linked to this. So scrolling down here, word for word, comma for comma, everything, we've got the 2 locations matching exactly what's in the GMB, as well as the hours for both. So we've got that.
GMB is the Google My Business page, so it should just look exactly like what it does on the Google My Business page.
Exactly.
Cool.
And it looks exactly like, so we've got that. And then you can actually download a V card that has all of his contact information on it if you want. It's really easy. I've actually downloaded a couple by now. And you can email him directly. So a filled out profile is going to have all of these elements. I think that it adds like a lot of credibility to these sites when you see what else they're linked to, and when you can automatically like get in there and look at their social media profiles. You've got videos. So yeah, this is what a nice filled out profile is going to look like. And then depending on how interactive the lawyer is on here, they can actually get more badges for interacting. So yeah.
All right, fantastic. So a few things. Could you share your screen one more time, and I'll just
for sure.
I don't know if it's going to show my voice or when we record on Zoom, but what I wanted to point out a few things. So at the bottom there, if you can scroll to the links, and so yeah, at the bottom, the links to the website, and the reason why some of them are like dotted, they have the dotted little red dots around them. That means they're no follow, and the ones that are not outlined are do follow. So basically the ones that are do follow, not outlined, Google will put the most weight into, and they'll count those the most. But the other ones are still super important. And as you can see there, we filled this profile out and we added as many links to their site as possible so that when Google sees this profile, they then crawl through to those pages and they know what those are about, and they rank every one of those pages higher. And we got the most juice out of this as possible. Can you just, Ray, can you really quickly show the other 3 profiles to end this out that this kind of syndicates out to?
Totally.
You don't have to go through like line by line, but just quickly just show the other 3 that it gets syndicated out to.
Sure. So one of the reasons this is such a cool directory is because it has 3 sister directories of sorts that automatically update with the same information. So on the Oyas, you see we've got the same info as the other one. We get the same links down here.
Awesome.
All of the same social media stuff, same map stuff. Here's the Cornell one. Again, looks exactly the same. So yeah, that's really cool.
That's the Justia profile and the sister profile, so to speak, that they get syndicated out to. If you want to rank in Google for legal terms, you absolutely must have a profile that's completely filled out, as much as they'll let you fill out, with unique content. Obviously, the 3 will be copied, the 4 will be copied from the one biography, but they should be unique, meaning found nowhere else online, not on your website, not on other profiles. It should be completely unique. But yeah, if you want to rank in Google for these valuable keywords, you absolutely have to have these profiles filled out properly and completely. So Ray, thank you very much. That was awesome.
Thanks so much, Nick.